So this video is about IELTS Writing Task 1 bar chart. Let's see the information provided by IELTS first. The chart below shows the percentage of fatal accidents by location in a European country. The survey was conducted in 2000. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting main features and make comparisons where relevant. So here we can see the chart, and on the horizontal axis they have provided speed limit, and on the vertical axis percentage of fatal crashes by location is provided. So here are the two locations, rural and urban. So first let's check out the band 9 axis structure for IELTS Writing Task 1. So this is the band 9 axis structure for IELTS Writing Task 1. So firstly we have to write introduction, then overview, then body paragraph 1 and body paragraph 2. We can also write a single body paragraph, but to distribute information properly, it is advisable to make two body paragraphs. So firstly, in introduction, we paraphrase the information provided by IELTS, and then in overview, we write the main striking features of the graph, like highest point and lowest point and other things. In body paragraph, we explain everything that is happening in graph. So there are two body paragraphs that I am going to write. So let's see. Firstly, introduction. Here, let's see the information provided by IELTS first. Chart below shows the percentage of fatal accidents by locations in a European country. The survey was conducted in 2000. So here, the chart below shows, so we have to just write the chart because we have just chart, not we cannot write below or above anything. We just write the given bar chart provides information about the rate of fatal accidents in a rural and urban areas of European country in the year 2000. So here, let's see. First, I have used synonym for shows the percentage of. I have just used provides the information about. So the bar chart provides the information about, and this is the important thing that we have to use synonyms, and it is important to get a higher band score in IELTS examination to write number of synonyms for a single word. So let's see other things that we can use over here. Instead of writing provides information, I can use shows, indicates, compare, illustrates, describes, give information about, provides information about, and reveals. So if I use compare, then I have to write the given bar chart compares the rate of fatal accidents in a rural and urban areas of a European country in the year 2000. So like that we can use different synonyms and it changes the sentence little bit, but the meaning remains same, and that is important. Now after writing introduction, let's check out the IELTS band 9 axis structure again and see what we have to do now. As we have done introduction, let's move to the overview. So here in the overview we can see we have to just write the main striking features like highest point and lowest point, but I have written the thing that is happening in the graph. Like in the beginning we can see urban areas has more accidents, and in the ending, like at the higher speeds, we have the rural area has more accidents. So that is the thing I have written in the overview. So firstly we have to know that in overview at the starting we have to write overall, and that is the thing that shows the examiner that we have written overview. So it is important that to write overall at the first, and then we have to start writing the main striking feature. So let's read it. Overall, the chances of mortality were higher at high speed in countryside, and contrary to the city areas where more chances of casualty was noted at lesser speeds. So I have used synonyms for rural area as a countryside, and here I have written city areas as urban to synonyms of urban areas. So here contrary is used to show contrast, and it is important that we use number of words like verbs, and we can also write the highest and lowest point, like overall the highest mortality rate was at the in the speed range of 55 mph in the rural areas, while the lowest is at the 30 or less mph in the rural areas. Now in case of urban areas, we have higher mortality rate at 30 mph or less speed limit, while like that we can also write like that. And it's all depends on you how you want to write in overview, what things you to write in overview. So after finishing the overview, let's see what we have to do. Now we have done the introduction overview. Let's see the body paragraph one. Writing a body paragraph is really easy task. We have to just explain everything that is happening in the graph. As you can see in the case of rural areas, at the beginning at 30 mph or less speed limit, there is a least fatal crash proportion. Then there is increase in it, and at last there is a slight decrease at 60 mph or higher speed limit. So we have to just write it, and let's see. In case of rural areas, speed limit of 30 mph or less caused around 24% fatal accidents, which was the least, followed by 35 to 40 mph limit, where the mortality cause was about 31%. In case of 45 to 50 mph, the percentage of death causing the accidents was nearly 50%. However, it soared to 81% when the speed limit was 55 mph, but surprisingly, in the case of 60 mph or more, the fatal crash proportion was lesser and at nearly 70%. So this is it. We have to just explain everything that is happening. Over here, you can see I have used various kind of synonyms for the single word, like fatal accident, fatal crash, rate of mortality, and percentage of death causing accidents. Like that, we have to write different kind of words for a single thing to get a higher band score, because we cannot write one word again and again. To avoid that, we have to know some synonyms of that. So it is important. Let's see what are the important words over here. Firstly, I have used some linkers to make this complex sentence. In the first sentence, as you can see, I have used which and then followed by to make the sentence complex, and then I write for the third case in case of 45 to 50 mph, and however is used to show contrast after that, and surprisingly is used to show unexpected events. So here from the 30 mph to 55 mph we have seen the continuous increase in percentage of fatal crash, but then at the end we have seen a decrease. So we can write it that surprisingly in case of 60 mph or more, the fatal crash proportion was lesser and it at nearly 70%. So this is it. And we have also shown the least means lowest point, and we can also show highest point over here. I have not written it in the graph, but you can write it that at 55 mph the number of fatal crash proportion was highest. Okay, let's see in case of urban areas in body paragraph 2. The scene in urban areas is almost the opposite. As we can see, in case of urban areas, the highest fatal crashes are in the lowest speed 30 mph or less speed limit, and then there is a decrease, and at last there is an increase. So it is kind of contrary to that. The scene is in the urban areas is almost the opposite. At 30 mph or less speed, death causing accidents stood at 75%, whereas at 35 to 40 mph it was at 68%. In case of 45 to 50 mph it was at 52%, and it shrunk to 18%, means decreased to 18% at the 55 mph, and then it increased to almost 28% and 60 mph or more. So this is it. We have just explained everything happen in the graph. Okay, and then I have used, okay, firstly, okay, the scene. So in the previous paragraph I have used in case of, then instead of using the same thing, I have written the scene in urban areas is almost opposite, like I doesn't have used in case of urban areas. Then I have used here whereas. Here I have used whereas to connect two sentences, and then shrunk is used to so decrease, so it is synonym to decrease. So I don't have to write again and again decrease. And then this is all for this graph. And word count is about 187 words, which is good. We have to write up to 170, so we don't fall under the count, because as we know, if the words are same as they have given in the introduction, then that words are not counted. So it is really important that you write up about 170 or up, so you don't fall below word count, because it will, then you will get penalty if you fall below word count. So this is the bar chart that I have explained. If you like it, please thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, because I am going to put more videos about the writing, and